Fly! Fly! Fly!
Hey! Oh,
Fly!
no. Oh!
Fly!
What are you doing? Where? Oh. How did you, like... 10 out of 10. Like, you know, when you hold up the scorecards, you get 10. You got a solid 10 for that.
When do I win?
Another one of these. Hello and welcome to the realm of Midgard. I'm Dew Mountain and this is episode 16, chapter 2 from our realm. I'm over here in Foxwood, sort of looking over at our land and our build from last episode, the horse stables, and well, a fair bit's actually happened in between these episodes. So from last one where we built that and to here. And well, there's been a few good things and there's been a few bad things. So I think let's discuss what's happened. So during the week, I did my first live stream over on Twitch with Athica, and we took on the village which is just sort of behind us here, that if you might remember from chapter 1, Athica was mentioning that he wouldn't mind building up that village. Well, he's decided now that he's working over in the Ocean Monument, building up his bathhouse, sort of a Ghibli-inspired build, and so we've decided that we're going to do as a live stream project that village back there. And it was quite a bit of fun sort of project. We decided that, you know, there's a lot of caves and sort of caverns underneath that village, so we thought that maybe it could be a mining village, and just maybe a meteorite might have hit it. So we spent a good bit of time, maybe half an hour, collecting up a lot of sand, and we blew up the entire village. If I'm good enough, I'll try and find that clip there and insert it here. If not, you just have to go and check out our over on Twitch when we're getting that sort of stream happening.
Got it. Exactly. Yeah, they're going.
Yeah,
Oh!
It's flying. You may be in trouble.
Oh! Holy shit, that all just instantly...
More going off on my side. Or on my right. It's a little bit, though.
How? Oh! No! That was a mistake! There
it goes. That was about to fly into us. It's going off again.
Oh! Yeah, I'm just updating it! This is not good.
Yeah, we're just watching chunks get deleted right now.
There we go.
These arrows are disappearing just before they land.
Yeah. Like a laser.
Just scope it. Alright, so after that live stream with Athica where we kind of blew up a village to replicate a meteorite smashing into it, which was pretty fun. But after that we met up with Mr. Moreira, where we'd been talking and we've decided to add on 3 new behaviour packs to the realm, which, no surprise, are a product from Foxy No-Tail. So if you are interested in these, please head over to his website, which I'll include in the description, so you can get these yourself. But what we have added is, number 1, if I can get the right camera angle, is an armor stand add-on. So we can place down an armor stand and we can give it a banner, and then if we crouch place, we now can get different sort of elements coming from this armor stand. So for example, if I was to be standing here, all of this circle here, which is inside of the green sphere, is sort of like the safe zone. Hostile mobs won't be spawning within here, but then if we step out, we can see that there's a gap between it where we've got the green and the red, and this is where everything's going to be spawning. So we can use this when we're making any sort of farm or anything else like that, and it's just really helpful. Some other ones we've got here is well, We've got like the north, south, east one. I think we have a chunk one as well, but they kind of didn't just show up then, so I'm not too sure what that is. We've got this one here where we can sort of, it's counting how many blocks away we are from that spot. Oh, I didn't mean to take that from you. Where's the other cool one? So, this is how long in Minecraft days the realm has been open for. So that is 5,450 days. And I was really sort of surprised to see that. What else have we got here? We've got the ticks. We've also got our frames, which, you know, sort of tend to die a little bit when I start looking over at all of our bamboo and sugarcane. We've also got a way to work out... a way to work out sort of, you know, where we build a portal here in the overworld and where it would meet up in the nether. Now, Foxy has a really good video explaining all of those features. I was just sort of trying to get a quick, brief sort of overview of what we've got there. Now that I've explained and shown off that one, we have also added in the very fun and entertaining mob heads and mini blocks. So, these are, well, as they say, they're mob heads and sort of just mini blocks, which are very cool sort of decorative, you know, blocks. And also, because this is bedrock, we are also able to use them as a chair and sit on them. But Foxy has also created an experimental version of these packs, which means to use them you need to have your game turned into experimental mode. So there is no cheats activated. All it does is it allows for any sort of like the holiday content sort of stuff, or the different sort of modeling for map makers and that sort of things. If you turn those on, it allows us to be able to, well, wear them on our heads. And it's whatever one we want. We can now walk around. Some of them don't quite line up nicely with my hair and mustache, but you know, they're still pretty damn funny, some of the ones that you can get looking up. And you know, these are really cool, and I think they're going to add a heap to our sort of world. We can get the mob heads just by, you know, killing off the mobs. And to get the mini blocks, we need to actually trade with that wandering trader, so that gives him a bit more of a purpose to our sort of world instead of just killing him for leads. And then we just sort of crouch, click it to pick them back up. No, as you can see, you can place them inside of each other. So we've got a few of these sort of mini mob heads and everything floating around the realm already. Let me just put all these back in here. Oh, I missed one. And I'm really just sort of happy with them. I can see how cool they're going to be for decorating and just adding in little details. Like, for example, we got this. Are there more of you around? There's an... Just ignoring you. See, for example, we've got like the mad, angry dog head sort of there. It's just hiding underneath our cart. And a few different ones sort of around the area. Oh, look, we've got the slime head over here. But yeah, and there is also one more feature about these which I haven't explained too much because, well, I'm not quite sure how it all works yet. And that is how we can use different coloured dyes to move around the mob heads and the mini blocks. We can resize them and, you know, all that sort of stuff. And that also works for our armour stands too. So we can get a little bit more of a bit creative sort of flair to this, which I'm going to be really happy to sort of start using. But with all... Okay, that's another one there. But with all good things, there do come some bad things. And in doing this, we backed up the world, so it was all saved and everything. And then we made 2 copies. One which was going to be untouched, and one which was going to be where we implemented these new sort of features. And, well, some entities, mobs, they got deleted. So our axolotl population unfortunately got coulted a little bit. As you can see there, luckily. Ted, he's fine, but... Ted! Does that mean you finished the foxhole? Did you get the... You got the done? Yes! Alright, so obviously we'll have to go check that out a little bit after. But, Ted, let's, because you're a part of this too. Now, we've lost a few of our axolotls. We also lost all of our villagers over here. The villagers that were down on the docks. And, Ted, unfortunately, mate. Yeah. Unfortunately, all of our villagers over in our farm, they're no longer with us. So, Ted, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, your friend did not make it. All our bees seem to survive, but our villagers, unfortunately, they're no more. So, I guess we got some cool new things, and unfortunately, we've lost a few companions. But it wasn't just here and our axolotls. Ted, you missed it out all last episode. I was out gathering horses. I found an abandoned horse, which we worked out was Mr. Pro Ranger's. He didn't want the slow horse, so he left it. And our skeleton horse from like the start of this whole sort of village build up. That's right, guys. They've all 5 of our horses that we collected last episode are gone. And half of our villagers from our iron farm, they're also gone. So, was it worth it? I think it was, Ted. Now, let me sit you here, and then let's go off and see the hard work that you've done. Because I want to see what you've done, man. You've been away for like 3 episodes? Like, what's going on? Ted has been busy working, lighting up the fox den. Foxhole, I always keep stuffing it up. And, whoa. Ted, did you build this, or... What's this, man? Is this... Look at this, it's like a giant statue of a fox. We've got these crystals. Wow. Ted, you have outdone yourself, man. Well, I think, we have found sort of a little sort of sacred area that Ted's built up for us here in Foxwood. And, man, for someone without thumbs, you have done a really good job. So I think all that this place is missing is a few foxes. Should we try and bring some of them over later? Or were they also cult and you didn't want to tell me? Don't worry, buddy. Your silence tells it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Well, I think Ted has done an incredible job over here. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. I really love how, like, this little statue here is. Or, it's not really little. It's a reasonably sized fox statue there. And I like the little flare of these little crystals laying all the way around. Yeah, you do too? Oh, man. They're very cool. Alright. Let's, I think we need to go and have a speak to the Pumpkin King, man. Because his army's just growing everywhere. Like, I asked him to protect our crops. Oh, hang on, Ted. Actually, you haven't been a part of this. Let's go over and try and bring up the population for our axolotls. Because, yeah, we know we need to. We've got 3 here. Oh, no, we got 4. I can't count. You ready to feed them up? Oh, look. They're already ready. Here we go. 1 for you. 1 for you. Hey. 1 for you. 1 for you.
I know his secret.
Ted, what was that?
What a good day to be golden.
Ted, these guys have been talking, and I don't hear it until I listen back to the footage, man. Did you hear anything then? Like, enough strange stuff's going on. Let's go speak to the Pumpkin King. Let me bring you a bit of food. There we go. It's always good to make sure you're fed up, Ted. I don't want anything to happen to you. You don't know how scared I was when I saw entities were starting to be deleted. I was so worried about you. Alright, let's go and speak to the Pumpkin King, who has started to... There's a book. Should we read it, Ted? Yes, I know you're all happy. Yeah, we'll read it? Alright. A message. Oh no. He expects me to read. Oh, this is like, I hate reading. Okay. Whew, let's do this. Dear Dew Mountain, it has been brought to my attention that Foxwood has started to expand much larger since our last meeting. In order to protect the crops and villages of these lands, I have reached out to a new ally who has helped me through the use of otherworldly magic. This doesn't sound good. In doing so, I've been able to spread out more of my men throughout Foxwood to protect the lands. Pumpkin King. So, you're trying to tell me that you're out there protecting us? This is because we haven't gotten any iron golems to spawn yet. I know my villagers are trying hard and they just haven't gotten any. Well, I don't like that you're going out and making a new friend that sort of has otherworldly powers. But, okay, I do like the idea that you guys are going to protect the lands a bit. So, I'll take down this sign. I'll keep this book as, you know, the new contract and agreement. I guess you can spread out your men, but just make sure that Foxwood and Ted and all that, they stay safe, okay? Ted, I'm going to take that as an okay. I don't trust him. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, well. That was... So, maybe... I still don't trust him, but maybe, just maybe, he is trying to do some good. Maybe. I don't know. But, you see, as I said, it's been a bit of a week, sort of, between these episodes, and, well, just blowing up a village and adding on some add-ons doesn't really make it that big, although we did also, unfortunately, lose some villages. Mr. Moreira and I have also sort of been working on a little bit of a project. However, though, at the time of working on it, it was raining, and so you might hear some of that in the footage, but that also means that some of our audio gets a little bit fuzzy and that sort of thing. So what I'm going to try and do is, well, cut together a little bit of sort of the funny bits and sort of the bit of the process of a raid farm that Mr. Moreira and I have built, which is actually just sort of behind me there. And along the way, you'll also see that I make one huge mistake, but we recover from it. So yeah, hope you look forward to seeing that. I think I'm gonna go show Ted around because he's been out of it for, you know, a few episodes. So while I'm showing him that, let's cut away to that footage from building up the raid farm. All right, see you after.
Ow.
I see all.
Ow.
Yep, I didn't think that was gonna work. You're lagging like no tomorrow.
Man, I think I might have to take my woods back. I've got some faulty ones.
Yeah. Do you want to trade?
I realise it.
Here, we'll just switch.
Nah.
We'll see which
Put
one's
my
work
helmet
better.
back on. Careful, my dragon wings.
Well, maybe your dragon wings are faulty and you can't fly with them. We'll just find out. Let me test drive them. Oh, look, mate, there's nothing wrong with this. First flight. They're breezy. Look at this. Oh, hang time.
Clearly it's a user thing. Because I just tried yours and got denied.
Mate, these are...
The, I am bot... words.
Whoa! Wait, how? What? No.
Yeah, you can never see I've done preparations.
How long has this thing been here for?
You've even asked me in the past when am I gonna go back to building this place. I just never did. It's even half set up. Like, I fully got ready to start doing this. I even marked where they're spawning. And never continued it.
We need to
Yes, me and Africa ran across this place. I started preparing for it and never continued. Hey, look! Logs!
I hate you. I hate you.
I just opened a chest and there's like 6 to 8 logs there.
Rangy, you're my best friend, but I hate you.
And at the end of the day, I think it's more of a love-hate relationship between you and I. Didn't want to fly up.
You just didn't want to fail again, you mean?
Take it how you will.
Yeah. I reckon, man, we could very easily set up a raid farm here.
If we have time.
Hey? Well, all we need is...
My episode's just started as pranking you, and is it turning into a raid tower farm?
I think it is.
Build?
I think that's what
Tutorial
I
thingy?
think...
Still working on title?
Working progress!
Can't fly with carrots, but I'm glad I jumped with my wings on. And also, I'll be back.
Okay.
Back from adventure. I found nothing.
Nothing to report? That's a shame.
Nothing but the pit of death.
Oh. Pitiful.
Hello! Housekeeping!
You know what? What if we just use this spawning one? It is so reliable, it's annoying me.
I thought we were building a farm for totems.
Yeah, so what we got to do though is we have to have a trident killer down here that kills the raid captain, and then above him we have a platform with a village, with so just one villager, and then we get bad omen and they all spawn up there.
Fair enough. I just tried to fly with a carrot.
Again? That's north.
Today,
What?
trees become compasses.
But you see what happens? I was trying to do all this so I could work out exactly which block it was, and they spawned. So we're good. I've got the right one now. Come here, cow. I want to drink your juice.
Wait, what?
Lovely.
I just tuned back into what you were just saying as I'm going through all the bloody crafting ingredients. Also, you lied to me, I need redstone as well.
Alright, so quickly build up a trident killer. Get these guys to fall down this hole, and if everything is working, we should be sweet. How did I end up in Midgard? Oh shit!
Did you do
A bad thing.
Mrs. Brown better be safe.
Well, I forgot I had bad omen.
Okay, I'm heading back.
I am not sure which village I flew over.
Continue.
Ah, crap, it spawned.
He did do it in Midgard. So Midgard is under siege right now, is what you're saying.
Midgard is under siege, Ranger. Midgard is under siege. Where are you? To the towers!
I hear the horns. Yep, here they are.
Where? Oh,
I
they're
heard
outside
Midgard
my
under
wall.
attack.
This wall that I built in episode 1, it's paying off finally.
And I heard there was a raid here, so I came from the heavens to help. I may not live here anymore, but it is still my home. Where is the...
I don't know, but I can hear him. I'm just really hoping he's not in here with these villagers. Ow! My face!
Oh, he's a little bit further around the corner. There's another one somewhere. Yeah, as long as they don't spawn underneath, then I think we're actually safe.
Alright, wave 2, wave 2.
Yeah, we don't know how many waves are coming. Get ready to sleep.
I'm hearing them over here.
Yeah.
Yep, they're in the village.
They've breached the walls.
They've breached the walls.
You tell me. Yeah, I landed on his head. Johnny, get it. Johnny, I'm gonna go and get him. Yeah, no, I was protecting you. I think this guy went to storage. Yep. Alright. I thought they were in the courthouse. I'm going to be really upset when the Ravager comes about on the opposite side of the wall. Yeah, because a lot of the hedges are going to be destroyed around here. I'm hearing the bell. Portal. Oh, crap. And there goes half the stuff around the pond. You deal with those guys, I'll take care of the Ravager. Right, big guy. Right, Ravager down. Yep. He destroyed a few things around here, but I tried to keep the damage to minimal. No, I think we're doing a good job at the moment. I'm just running straight at the Ravagers for you, just to try and contain them from going anywhere. Same direction, I think they're outside the walls. Yep. Witch is within this time. Just try to fly without my wings. How's it going, Witch? Oh, she poisoned me. Hold up from killing the last one for a sec so I can get this poison off and heal. Wish you didn't say that, because then the witch poisoned me. Alright, we're good, we're good. Yeah, I just climbed the tree. Yeah, no, I am too. So they spawn over here. Oh, I'm hearing back. Down here again. Oh no! You did not need to go through that flower farm. What? I got another one down here. Son of a bitch. That's what I'm talking about. I'll always pick up the flowers for you. My inventory's full, so scratch that, and let's run about half a laser zombie still. Oh! Where did you go? Oh, you died? What? It's alright, I was here, you know myself. I was gonna say, my inventory's full, so I can't pick up your stuff. True, but... sounds like it's out front again. It is! So our walls are helping a bit. At least they're actually showing useful. It's just that the Ravagers decided they wanted to do the ways that were in the house. Come here, Magic Man. No, don't you guys make your way out of Boxwood. I've already got my replacement in totems. No! Shit. Hello, Johnny! Goodbye, Johnny. Did you kill the idiot that was over here that wanted to be a fisherman? I think they did. But I'm a YouTuber and making it, alright? The raid's already there. Oh, shit! Get back inside! Oh, son of a... Why are these guys half now? Oh, I'm poisoned. I'm almost dead. Back up. Right, Ravager's dead. Wait, oh, they're all dead. They're all getting distracted from the golem against the wall here, luckily. I'm gonna get rid of this witch. And she's dead. Alright, my poison's also almost gone as well, so... Right, poison's gone. Start healing. Full health, just ate a carrot, and I'm still half health, so I'm sorry to say, mate, that golden carrot's insta healing or whatever. Still haven't seen it. Oh, what? Was there one behind me? I killed him! Where did he call? There was one behind me. The bed. He's behind you, he's running up on you. Behind me from which direction? There. What's he? Why did you touch him? I'm trying! I'm also trying not to break everything because I'm using an axe. Why do you think I keep mine on me at all times? Biggie storage. Is he? Can you see? Oh, he's right here. Magic Man. We're about to get another totem. Yep, another totem. Hey! And that's it. You want to pick up this last totem? We're about to get 2 out of it.
Yes, so I I managed to set off a raid in Midgard, which we did manage to sort of sort out, and we didn't have too much destruction. We did unfortunately lose our flower garden, which we're going to need to build back up again, but yeah, we didn't lose any villages, and my walls proved to be very, very useful in all the raids where, they spawned outside of it. It was very helpful. But yeah, and I hope you didn't mind the sort of chipmunk version of that fight, because it did take a little bit longer than I kind of expected. But, I mean, it was still pretty worthwhile to know that we could defend, spawn as it was needed. Now, after we did that, Ranger and I did do a bit more recording, but unfortunately the the footage just, yeah, it's just wasn't usable. But it's alright. There's nothing that nothing too eventful that happened during that sort of building process at all that kind of led up to this point. But as you can see here, we've got just a pretty straightforward sort of spawning platform where all the mobs can spawn in there and drift in. The Ravengers start to get burnt up. We had to place it a little bit higher than I'd like because we kind of found out that in our trials that, well, everything was getting burnt and they were swimming up through there, and it just wasn't really working out efficiently for us. So, yeah, if you can sort of see just off into the distance over here, there is a very convenient sort of village, which is where we sort of grabbed ourselves a villager to put up here. And Ranga has gone around and leafed the whole perimeter, so no mobs can really spawn, and the only ones that can get in are the ones down there. So if we just do a quick trial run, and hopefully I don't die doing this, all we have to do is throw our trident into the trident killer at the bottom, which is what we're using to get ourselves bad omen. So we do the air, we turn that on, jump back up. We're just going to throw in our piston, our Triton, and turn on the machine. You can see here that we've already killed the raid captain down there, so we've got our bad omen, and everything should spawn up there, and we should be safe. I say that, but you know, there are always things that can go wrong here. So let's just sort of wait this out and see how it goes. So far, so good. This might be the first time I do one of these raids at this farm and don't die. Alright, I think this is the last one, and then we might have just successfully had a proper raid run throughout here without any hiccups. Ah, that is great news. Not that... Oh! I spoke too soon. I spoke way too soon. That wasn't fair. Whew. Well, I never. It was going so well right up until the end. Oh. And that was the last one. Let's quickly try and fly down. Oh, yeah, I don't want to get bad omen again. Just quickly go down. Stop this. Alright, tell you what. Let me sleep and then I'll bring you back when we've got all this stuff set back up. God, over to the spare village. Alright, back here now in Foxwood, coming back from the raid farm, which was almost so successful. That last raid with just those two there spawning on our platform was just, so I'm going to sort of tweak that a little bit during the week, and hopefully I'll be able to show it to you fully functioning and able to AFK at that thing. But, you know, I've sort of run out of time to finish that off today. And, yeah, so with that said, though, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. And if you've made it this far into the video, thank you very, very much. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this fox den that Ted's built up for us, and sort of seeing the new sort of add-ons that we've added into the game, and, you know, what sort of decorating and uses there are for them in the future. Still not too sure about the Pumpkin King though, so I think we're gonna have to keep sort of checking in on him, and yeah, and oh, I guess next episode I've also got to go get new horses again, so well, I guess we've got a bit to get on with, and yeah, so until next time,